What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about CQT today. Hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. This coin is up 46% this week. Right, we've got 20 hours, 27 minutes left. It's looking like it's going to be a bullish close for this week. Now, that doesn't mean that it can't go lower. This did happen with very low volume. The move itself, I guess, started on pretty high volume, but you could see a little bit of a pullback. That's okay. I want to point out this very bullish setup that you've got on the weekly before we get into the more immediate stuff, okay? First off, where you pulled back to, where you found support, was your breakout zone, okay? Was this previous area of resistance, found support there? That's really nice. The pattern itself is what they call an Adam and Eve pattern, though this is not an Adam and Eve. This is an Eve and Adam. The Adam is the V. Oops, that's not how I meant to draw it, but you can kind of see it if I pull it out over here. Right, I'm not just cherry picking. I'm keeping it very close to the bodies here, right? Eve, Adam, it looks very, very obvious that that's an Eve and Adam pattern right there. So actually a very bullish pattern in itself. The fact that you back tested the previous area, the breakout area for support, and now you're having this kind of bullish reaction only tells me that you are at the beginning. Even though you're up 46% this week, you're at the beginning of something that's a lot greater. Something fierce is coming your way, man. From a relative high to a low, you rejected the 618 area. You didn't quite reach 50 cents, which I think would have been the expected area, but you sold off a little bit beforehand. Finding support around the 382 area, a little bit below it, but still right on the 123 weekly moving average there. I would think that your next target area would not just be the golden ratio zone, but probably the 786 or the 886. So somewhere at like 94 cents to $1.37. You're at 27 cents now, and the way that it's looking, it could happen fast, but I wouldn't assume that it happens over the coming weeks. More likely over the coming months, perhaps sometime in August or September that you could be up at these prices, if not sooner. But it does look like you want to see a pretty strong move up to about 94 cents. Let's just say $1 to $1.40, somewhere in that area. So being worth 27 cents now. Covalent, let's just see here if we go to CoinGecko, CQT, Covalent. It's only got $173 million market cap, so that is a pretty low cap coin in itself. It can go well beyond that, right? From the current price, that would be a 3.5 to about a 5x right there. The minimum expectation for new all-time highs would be about a what is that? That's a 20x, right? That's what that would be? Yeah, 21x. That's a 21x. To potentially a 76x and then beyond. And you really could, with a market cap as low as 173 million, if this thing were to gain traction, it was to gain like some serious attention, you could see multiple hundreds of X's in gains, right? I mean, you genuinely could see $200+ if it were to gain traction. If not, I mean, we could stay grounded and still keep you at a nice, that would be a 36x, yeah, 36x to a 98x, somewhere in there. But at any rate, that's further down the cycle. All I really wanted to talk about was right now, I think you're in the midst of a move that is going to take you up to about a 3.5x to potentially a 5x over the coming like 2 to 3 months. So that's all I got to say. As far as the day-to-day stuff goes, I say that's all I got to say, but I got a little bit more. Day-to-day stuff goes, it looks like you do want to climb a little bit higher. Don't be surprised if you consolidate right here. You could even move down a little bit and then move higher, but I do think you have higher to go. If you look at the relative high to low, we'll finish it up with this high to low here. I'm going to take this low, not that low. Yeah, your next move looks to be about 31 cents to 33 cents. So perhaps you do just move up a little bit higher. Don't be surprised if you find some turbulence there and then continue to go up. But make no mistake, I do think you're on your way to around $1 or higher. So that's all I got. Take it for what you will. None of this is financial advice. I'll see you on the next one. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you want to see more. Thank you all for coming. Bye-bye.